Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel where I share mixed media acrylic painting techniques. I'm Nancy B. Champion. In this video, I will share highlights of creating Out on a Limb, a dimensional acrylic painting with a controlled pour for the reservoir and waterways. This video features painting with a comb and silicone brush in a controlled pour. I use the comb and silicone brush to manipulate the fluid paint surface to create an interesting rippled water pattern. Inspired by a morning hike to Boulder Reservoir near Boulder, Colorado, I created this composition of mountains, a reservoir with foreground waterways, with a kingfisher out on a limb. We frequently see the kingfisher bird at this location. I used my art process steps to create the spring landscape. After establishing the palette, I painted most of the composition except for the water to establish colors throughout the composition. The water areas of the controlled pour are the lightest areas in the painting and brighter than the sky. To prepare for the controlled pour, I mixed whites, blues, grays, and purple heavy body paint with pour medium plus water to create a palette of fluid paints that dripped off a palette knife. First, I applied a layer of clear pour medium over the water area in the middle ground to represent the reservoir. Then I dropped the fluid colors on the surface using a palette knife. I raked across the surface to blend the colors using combs and a silicone brush and other brushes. Painting with a comb. Using my photo reference as a guide, I added highlights to make the water ripple and flow. Plastic combs and silicone brushes are great at raking through the painted surface to create wavy, abstract patterns for a painting. I repeated the process in the foreground waterways. Applying the fluid paints with a brush allows the paints to mingle. I used mostly a silicone brush to blend the fluid colors to create the moving water flowing into the reservoir. I added whites for highlights and dark blue for dark areas. I let the paint dry overnight before placing it on the easel. I reviewed the results of the pour and continued layering acrylic paint, adding lights and darks and details. Finally, adding the kingfisher out on a limb. Painting with a comb and silicone brush over fluid paints creates interesting wavy patterns and textures. I paint to escape, revisit, create, and give you the feel of place. Don't forget to click to subscribe.